Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Wolcen! I probably don't sound frustrated, but I actually kind of am, because I've actually already hint, there's a boss fight after this, and it's the same kind of crap that was with Eldrick. It's not as hard as Eldrick. This one I was actually semi-prepared for mentally, because I know that the bosses are kind of cluster trucks, but this one, the first stage is going to be relatively easy unless I get a bug, which happened to me once already, and once we get done with that one, the second stage is going to be a royal pain in the ass. I had to look up how the mechanics of it work to actually do this because it wasn't making sense to me because there's an effect that causes the entire floor to turn to lava. So that's going to be something I will show off as well. I think I can beat it? Question mark. I have gone through, and before we jump in, I did do some shopping. I bought myself a new circlet, which has a lot of force shield. It gives us skill cooldown, it gives us extra force shield. I actually rolled socket to get even more force shield in it. We got a new amulet because it has force shield on it, and it has resistance scores, which don't really help out very much, but hey, it's something, and it gives us a little bit of wisdom. This is our stats right now. We have a little bit over 7,200 life, which I think is pretty good for a mage at this point. I'm not positive on that. And I've also leveled up skills, and I switched the Liver Mortis over to generating more threat and taking damage for us. I actually had him die with how much damage I was taking. He died with 135,000 life against the second stage of this boss. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be dealing with. Hopefully I can do this. Hopefully I can figure it out. And we also, one thing that you're not actually going to be able to see me do because, well, I actually already tried recording this once on our first try. We got, I think it was level 30, we got another point for this, so we were able to unlock a second one, so now we can choose between two. I went ahead and unlocked this blood guy because it seemed appropriate because that's the act we're on. It seemed interesting and Ren damage and all that other stuff. Probably won't use it, because I think you can still die in that form. At least I've gotten the little blood aura from that, the little like halo of red that shows up whenever you're about to die. Almost never get to see that because things go from like 7,200 life to 0 very quickly in this game. It's really kind of jank. But let's go ahead and go in. I will be quiet for this like talky parts so you guys can hear them. So yay.
Welcome to our personal chamber, honored guest. It is here that our creator, Alzorath the Aberrant, created us, so that we could bestow his gift on Cordonon. Please do offer your organic mass. You will be part of something much greater.
Before we go into the talking part, I have no idea why the hell that guy was still there. Must have been... What? Yeah, it's still spawning them. What the hell? This is from the boss fight. Why are you spawning guys? Okay. Are there any more of you guys before I start getting into this fight? I don't want to deal with that. So let's talk to her.
Sorry to disappoint, Lambach, but it will have to be a no. You said you knew where the piece of the Hellion was. I don't see anything.
We did not lie. The previous bearer of the artifact reached our chamber to defy us. The relic you want joined the we. You may enter in contact with it once you have provided us your organic mass, for it is inside of us.
You ate it? Oh, come on, Lambach. I've had enough of your games. We finish this right now.
Yay, we get to kill Lambach. So I'm going to go ahead and summon him out now. Reason I didn't have him summon out before is because, yeah, he's going to do it, even though I just summoned him in the middle of this. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. We're just going to go ahead and try to focus her down, because this stage can be a little bit of a pain in the ass if we don't. So I'm going to just keep bombarding her and dodge whenever she decides to do her little aura thingy. Hi. And we need to just stay away from the little bloody masses on the floor, and they linger for quite a while. So yeah, we're kind of boned if we kind of get hit by a lot of them. Her little attack there, not very damaging, so I need to just keep my stuff kind of topped off. There comes her little blood spray. Let's go ahead and build this up and go teleporty, drop that on top of her, do as much damage as possible here so we can actually bring her down quickly. Please, please, do as much damage. There's your little blood thing, and she's going to keep being pissy for a while here. So if we can actually get her to switch over to I'm not going to avoid being... There she goes. Let's go ahead and drop this out. And we are getting hit by Ren damage there, so we're going to drop that on top of her. And going to go ahead and dodge. And she's just going to leave blood all over the floor, which is bad for me, but good for her, I guess. And you can see that there's like quadrants of this that are Let's go to that quadrant. Boom, drop that on top of her. See if we can actually get her knocked out of that. There you go. Drop her down and just keep pummeling her just a little bit. Yes, we're getting rended right now, but oh lordy. And it just changes which one it is randomly, I guess. And we're gonna go ahead and drink. Thank you. For God's sake. I pressed the drink button and it doesn't drink. So here's another shot on your face.
Either it's dead, or it's really pissed off.
Okay, now I'm gonna probably not be super chatty during this stage of the boss fight because, unfortunately, it's a really horrible game of red light, green light. So, yeah, we're gonna be focusing in on Lambach at first, doing as much damage as possible, and just hopefully not getting completely wasted here. Yeah, you want to try to avoid the red circles, and then we're gonna have to play in the middle of green circles, and, lordy. Yay, he's gonna do... And yes, that floor does damage there in the middle. So, yippee-ki-yay. Boom, boom. Drop that in on top of him. Do as much damage as possible. And we need to get inside the green circle. Yay! And unfortunately, if you're not in the green circle, you take a shitload of damage. So we're going to just keep dropping that on top of him, doing what we can. He's going to drop out some more guys. I'm going to drop out a bunch of these little homing missiles to just deal some damage to him. He's unstoppable, but... yeah, he can't be deterred very easily. And yes, you can kind of see how our little minion would actually... nope, get out of that. And we can't actually do damage to him, so we just need to be recharging here. And I need to not be in the middle of that. God damn. Drink. Please, thank you. Okay, so he's going to do his little green aura thing, which is going to be garbage. Let's go ahead and drop that out, do some damage to him. And I'm not really worried about the minions. I want him to keep them crawling in. We're just going to focus in on Lambach as much damage as possible. And he's going to keep dropping those out. Hey, no, you don't get to be on top of me. And let's... oh, no. Oh, God, no, get in the middle of that. Okay. So he's... and we are inside of the green circle there, and that's still doing damage to us. Good God. Let's go ahead and get there. Boom. Drop that out. Boom. Get out of the way. He's going to do his things, and, jeez, oh god, no! There you go. And oh, he's still alive, sweet. And we do have this available. Let's drop that, do as much damage as possible. No! Get in there. And just do some damage from there, I guess, is probably our best bet. Okay, drop this on top of him. And why did it not... oh, it's still doing damage to him. Sweet. So apparently there is enough damage to do some damage to him. So we'll drop that out and dodge. Dodge, damn it. Stop clicking on guys. We need to get our little minion to rage. Okay, so there's a little bit of healing. Get inside the circle, and he's going to do attacks just to kind of piss us off because there's nothing we can do about it because the floor was lava. And if you're curious, the middle of that green square is the only place that is... oh, and he's invulnerable right now. Sweet. That's absolutely gorgeous. And now we don't really have anywhere that's safe. Drink. Yeah, this game's gonna drive me to drink. Okay, drop those out. Did we kill him? Yes! Haha!
I'm flattered. Farewell, Lambach. Finally. This better be worth it.
Oh, hi. You guys need to know that this game is so weird as far as like just the random shit it throws at you. I don't know what that was, but yeah, I'm sorry if the commentary during that boss fight was absolute shit, but it is what it is. Oh, I don't need to be using that. I need to be doing map to there. But it's just insane the amount of stuff that it wanted me to like keep track of there. And yes, you have to go inside of the green circle as it's constricting, and yes, he'll still beat the shit out of you while you're in that green circle. You just won't be standing on the like insta-death rend ground because the floor really is lava there. And let's just say at 7200 life, I lasted about a second before dying on the spot that wasn't green. So yeah, you want to land there. He'll do less damage to you there. Even if the like freaking tentacle just slams you straight on the head, it's less damage than that rend floor. Unless you have like perfect rend resistance, which I think is impossible. Oh Lord. That was just painful to me, and I don't know if she is the original one or not. It kind of makes me curious. But I'm trying to think what else we need to be considering in here. Yeah, that was the act boss. A lot of people have trouble with it. It took me 3 tries. First try, I just died and he was at like 1/10 of his life. And then second try, the first phase bugged out. And then the third try is the one you guys saw. So, yippee-ki-yay.
You made it back. Tell me you have some good news.
I got the first piece of the Hellion.
Impressive. I told you. As long as one of us is left standing, hope remains. Now, you've secured a chance to stop Fury's ascent.
We almost died back there. Val, how do you feel?
I'm getting better. Thanks to their witchcraft.
Unfortunately, resting isn't an option. We have to join my brothers garrisoned at the Vault of Truth, where the second half of the Hellion awaits. Once it's whole again, they will march with us on the Republican fortress of Crimson Keep.
You're quick to speak of war for a man that was recently wounded.
We Ascended are gifted with imbued resilience.
So I hear.
Still, it will take more than us alone to make our way to the ritual.
How do you even know the conflux of energies is inside the Crimson Keep?
When my order first saw the signs of Fury's ascent, we studied them, and it led us there.
You were part of the Brotherhood operation that attacked it.
We didn't attack it. We wanted to approach the strange structure in its center that Republicans call the Monolith, and study the signs of Fury's ascent to stop the ritual before it even began. However, when we arrived, the Monolith activated. Demonic spawns of Fury started appearing, pacifying Republican and Brotherhood soldiers alike, and sending them against those that resisted. I managed to escape due to my abilities, but Crimson Keep fell to the pacification soon after, now protecting the ritual place and Araman's coming.
Crimson Keep. We used to hear rumors about it, about this strange monolith too. It's a remote fortress in the Northern Barrens known as the Red Wastes. Yes?
Yeah, it checks out. This fortress is known even amongst Republicans for its secrecy. I'm not surprised that they were using it to quarantine this monolith.
Well, we know what we have to do. Hand me the piece of the Hellion and get ready to depart. The road ahead won't be pleasant.
Yay, we get a legendary from that. Let's see what we actually have. 54 max health, Aether damage added to spells, Sacred damage, and Shadow damage. That's actually a pretty good one. That's adding a bunch of damage to our spells. I do like having the Force Shield on our current one, but that would be very nice. It's elemental damage boost, though. And that's resistances with Rage generation on hit. This is Rend to attack. Aether added to spells, we like that. And the boosted occult damage there. That one's... I still think the utility belt is #1 so far. The champion girdle, material damage, and it gives us Force Shield as well, so that'd improve our durability quite a bit. And then we have the catalyst strap, which is adding to attacks mostly. So it's between champion girdle and the utility belt. I think we're going to go with the utility belt, question mark. Gives us plus health, and we can actually, we can get Aether damage from that as well. Or we could do with this one. I think actually we are going to go with the quick draw, because that's going to give us Aether damage added to spells, and it's going to give us improved occult damage, which is Aether, is one of them. It gives us damage to Sacred as well, so let's let's take it. Hopefully it'll be okay. We've got to talk to him again. Oh, I think we're gonna get an act cinematic. I was being quiet. I thought it was just gonna like be like, oh, here's your crap. But no. It wasn't. I think we're gonna see Act 3 start. That or we're gonna be teleported into the depths to get that last waypoint.
We have to journey north, all the way north. There, the Hellion shall be made whole again. My brethren, the army of truth seekers, will join forces with us. We shall march to stop Fury's ascent. One final push that will determine the fate of mankind.
Oh, will it now? So we got to talk to Journeys again. We're actually down. Are we really down on that? No, we're not down on our shield. I don't know why it's showing red there, but it is. And we need to redo our potions again, because that's a thing. I'm just going to redo that one. We'll kill some things before then. Support 3... I think is, yeah, stasis chance. So we're not going to put it in there just yet. I will go ahead and put it on, because it is going to be just straight up better, I think, right now. Although it doesn't give us the % Aether damage. It just gives us the occult damage, which is even higher. So, yeah, it should be just more damage. A little bit less shield. Yeah, 3507 now. But, yay. What are they doing? Looks like just
wrong?
chilling.
I'm not sure. We've reached the Vault of Truth. Let's go.
Agreed. We could all use some rest.
We won't find rest down there. What are they waiting for, out in the open? And if that does not give you pause, then the yellow smoke should.
What is it? Some kind of signal?
It means that their halls have been breached. We will take a different path. We built a network of caves among the Vault's foundations when hostilities with the Republic were at their peak. Fallback shrines in case something went wrong. We should find one of these nearby.
Okay, so we've got to go find the fallback shrine, find a path to the Vault of Truth. Yay! Let's see how far ahead we can teleport from these guys.
A lit brazier.
Yep, this one's occupied. Hopefully, and I know that there's a bug with them not actually making it over here. They'll sometimes get stuck back here and be like yelling across the cave. It's great. How are we looking? We're not too bad on time. We're almost at the end of the episode, so I think we'll do a little bit more dialogue.
Is that you?
Gendris, you made it, brother. Are you the ranking officer?
I was, but you are now, Eos.
What happened up there?
Several weeks ago, a demonic spawn of a new kind revealed itself to us. It introduced itself as Sinadrahel, Herald of the Blind Prince. My brethren tried to banish it, but it didn't even have to fight back. It just changed them. They seemingly lost the will to fight, becoming thrall to its will. Soon, most of us fell to its magic.
The pacification. It has begun.
What is that?
Fury's ascent. As Ahriman's summoning approaches, the cult of the Blind Prince gets stronger and bolder. Sinadrahel leads the first of waves of legions to come.
Lady's mercy. We have to warn what's left of our armies and...
And what? Fuel Ahriman's ranks further? There is not time for that. We act now.
What's in your mind?
Was the inner sanctum breached?
No. I sealed it myself before leading those I could convince down there.
Good. We'll assemble the Hellion and use its power to stop Ahriman's conjuring.
You can't mean it.
Oh, trust me. I do.
What does that mean?
You haven't told them, have you? No wonder they agreed to this.
What will happen if we use the Hellion? Ganez?
Anathea, the Lady of Dawn herself, created the Hellion by imbuing part of herself into it. She gave it to our ancestors so that we would have a weapon to summon her powers, to defend mankind if everything else had failed. This weapon only ever served once, several centuries ago. While it fulfilled its function and brought victory, something else happened that we could not anticipate. Its use broke something. We still do not know why it happened to this day, but conjuring Anathea's powers for just a few seconds opened an abyssal rift far to the north, easing the passing of demonic entities from the abyss into this world. In saving themselves, they put at risk all future generations. Realizing that the price to pay was too big, our ancestors broke the Hellion in half and hid its pieces in 2 vaults, forbidding its reconstruction.
It's too risky, Ganes. Only a madman would wield such power.
I don't care much for that mumbo-jumbo. The way I see it, the pacification has already started. Republicans have fallen to it in Crimson Keep, and now your precious vault is already turned. And Araman isn't even here. We hardly have the luxury to play it safe.
Ganes, you should have told us. But she's right. One man has a plan, the other has doubts. I go with the plan.
This is blasphemous.
We will do what must be done, brother. We will stop Araman, with or without your help.
I don't know. We can't take that decision. The stakes are too high.
We cannot wait for them to make up their mind. I will prepare a prayer to shield my men and Valeria against the pacification, for the battle to come. Meanwhile, you move into the vault and get the Hellion's second piece.
Wait, won't I be pacified?
You're an Ascended. Act like one. You will resist it, and you will prevail. Now, go. Attune yourself to the Searing Song's altar at the end of each of the vault's wings, and unseal the inner sanctum. There you shall find what we seek.
Good luck, brother.
Okay, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode, because we're going to start launching into the depths of Act 3. I want to figure out one thing first. Where the hell did they wander off to? Did they go all the way back here to the beginning? Because that would be insane, but I think they did. So, if they did, I'm going to go ahead and just jump cut to the footage, just showing where they are here. I'm actually teleporting as I'm saying this. And they did! They actually did. Maybe I don't need to jump cut it. It's not as far as I thought it was going to be. So we're just going to jump here. And yeah, they were talking from all the way over here. And I think that actually does influence how loud the voices were. So it did sound a little quiet to me. So the music and their voices were about on the same, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they came all the way back here. But next time we will venture in there to get the other part of the Hellion and proceed on this mission, which looks like we are going to be going that... I'm guessing we're going that way first. And then we go up this, like, trial looking thing here with the giant cannons pointing at an not an obelisk, a pyramid there. I don't think we can actually go back to previous maps, can we? But I will try that out off screen. So if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time on the next episode of Wolcen, where we will begin on, I believe, the third and final act of the game. Bye.